Morning. I'm just heading down Point Abbaye a little bit, or away from Point Abbaye a bit, out of Finlander Bay, and now I'm gonna make a hard left turn and cross Huron Bay. Definitely starting the morning with a crossing right away. But water's very calm. Winds are out of the west. As I've already been sailing, there's nothing here in the lee, but so the shoreline completely changed as soon as I came around the point and out of Huron Bay. Now it's all very sandy and tall pines, red pines. It's kind of bizarre. It just happened. All from straight up sandstone cliffs, tall cliffs, and now just sandy beach. All of a sudden. Pretty. It's nice. This would be a great area to camp. And the waves are still kind of strange. I thought they would have calmed down a lot more than this. There's barely any wind. But it's still pretty rolly out here. This is a crazy coastline. Cliffs have been going on for miles. I have no idea where these waves are coming from. There's no wind. It was calm all last night. So this whole shoreline for several miles in each direction, several miles in, is all part of the Huron Mountain Club. And it's very private area, private to the point of armed private security, you know, patrolling and gates and everything. So yeah, try not to land here. I've heard some weird horror stories of people like almost getting harassed by security guards and things, so just gonna cruise on by. Big beautiful houses and backdrop of the Huron Mountains. It's really pretty. I was not expecting these cliffs here.
Accompanied by a monkey who would sit on a stool, and he was watching everything the engineer would do. One day the engineer wanted a bite to eat. He left the monkey sitting on the driver's seat. The monkey pulled the throttle, locomotive jumped the gun, and did 90 miles an hour down the main line.
These cliffs are so amazing.
Big locomotive.
I had no idea they were here.
Big locomotive going down the line. Big locomotive number 99 left the engine.
It's like a miniature rocks.
The engineer called his dispatcher on the phone. He told him all about his locomotive was gone. Get on the wire, switch operator to ride. Look, the motor's got the main line sewed up tight. Big locomotive, right on time. Big locomotive going down the line. Big locomotive number 99 left the engineer with a worried mind. Well, the switch operator got the message on time. He said it's northbound with and on the same main line. Open up the switch, I'm gonna let her through the whole
wow, look at that overhang.
Got the locomotive under control. Big locomotive, right on time. Big locomotive going down the line. Big locomotive number 99. Left the engineer with a worried mind. He left the engineer with a worried mind.
So I'm probably about 2/3 of the way done crossing Big Bay here. And actually right over there is where I took my exam to become a kayak instructor. First time. Yeah, just It's pretty great venue for it. Good surf beach, cliffs. Yeah, fun area. But it's nice getting out here away from the cliffs for a while. All those waves in there bouncing around, winds being all strange. It's tiring paddling in it. Out here, the wind is super consistent, the waves are consistent, nice and even. Every now and then a big 3 or 4 footer just glides right through. It's pretty nice. Very relaxing crossing. Big Bay Point Light. This one's a pretty one. Very well maintained. It was a bed and breakfast for a while. I don't know if it still is. It's a beautiful spot. But back into the back in the reflective waves. Woo!
So I landed, and I discovered that the spot that I thought was free and clear is actually a private beach, private land. So I walked up to the end of the beach. I met someone who just happened to be the owner. She gave me permission to camp. We're gonna follow Leave No Trace, gonna be gone in the morning. She's fine with it. So that is why you're seeing this view and not out there, because I don't want to telegraph where I am, basically. That's the thing of traveling like this, either by kayak or bike or by foot even, is that it's not really easy to camp wherever you need to. Like I've pushed almost 30 miles today. I'm tired. There's not a lot of options around for good, landings, safe landings to stop at. And sometimes you have to just, either find like the two feet of state forest that's wedged between some properties, or go and ask if you can, camp on someone's shoreline. It's not like some places where it's where people have right to roam, and as long as you're out of sight, you're fine. It doesn't really work like that here. Wish it did. That'd make traveling like this so much easier. But tomorrow I will be in Marquette, and I'm gonna do a rest day, a resupply day. I'm starting to run low on some things, so I'll replenish and take stock of everything I have, and then I will keep heading east toward Munising and Pictured Rocks. Today was a great day. The shoreline change was amazing, going between those cliffs and those sand beaches, and then going by the Huron Islands. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Bright hot sun. Pretty warm, but really nice day on the water. And it feels as though it's going to be a really nice night. The wind's starting to die down. It's going to be nice and clear. It's going to be beautiful out.
So I know I talk about the shoreline a lot, and it's kind of, makes sense because it's what I stare at all day, every day. But this is actually a really cool spot geologically. So the shoreline over here and to the west is all sandstone. It's all sedimentary, so there's all these layers, and it's really pretty, and it makes all these interesting shapes and waves and patterns. And then all of a sudden, right here, it becomes granite. This is Granite Point, just outside of Big Bay. Yeah, so this is sedimentary still. Sedimentary still. See all the layers here. And then all of a sudden, it changes from this beautiful sandstone into granite. Boom. Right there. It's amazing. Like, what happened? How did that happen? This would be a tight turn. What a cool little spot. I've been paddling all morning, and I'm starting to get into areas I recognize. Just up here is Little Presqu'île. It's a really popular park area that is just north of Marquette. I was here last summer. Really nice place. Go for it! I'm recording if you want to do it. So back there were the Black Rocks. Really famous spot, as you can tell. It's on Presqu'île here. Famous, you know, really popular for swimming and exploring and hanging out. It's a really lovely park area, but it's also really dangerous because in the winter and the fall, huge waves roll in from the storms. People get swept off it all the time. So it's fun now, but it's really dangerous a lot of the year. Oh, finally past those rocks and that breakwater. Smoother water I can actually sail on. No reflections. So these are the picnic rocks, covered in gold guano. Kind of smell a bit. They're just off of another really popular area here, one of the city beaches. So they kind of protect the beach and make it nice and calm and warm. Yeah, these gulls are kind of feisty. I just got bombed by one right before I turned the camera on. Came really close. Check another lighthouse off the list. Here's the old Marquette light. Very classic lighthouse. Perched atop the rocks and the trees. Not too much further, I'll be in the harbor. All right, I can see where I've got to go. Have a good sail.
Hey, you too. Good
Thanks. Big boat. Big boat. I can't say it. Fucking flies. Oh damn. I just let it sitting there. The battery's almost dead. Shit. Okay, well, next stop, Marquette. And then tacos. Yeah, we're getting tacos.